Hey guys, Koi Cakes here. What you're seeing on screen is my buddy Matt Arnold's depiction of drunk Koi from the Unpressable Defects. He's got the sweater vest, he's got the cinnamon whiskey, the wig. I mean, he killed it with this cover. He continually impresses me. Anyway, I may have overspoken just a little bit on the podcast about the latest haul video. I'm actually going to split out the haul videos, one for the raw books I've gotten the last, since the last haul I've had, and God, I think this is number 9 already. So anyway, I slowed down from every 2 weeks to every couple of months. But again, I'm just going to show you some raw books I've got, just some stupid stuff, and then some other stuff which is still more impressive. But I'll do another video probably next week for showing some of the slabs I've gotten. I've got quite a few slabs in since last time. So anyway, let me start off by showing you just some books I got just because I like the way they look. Here is Mobius number 1, and if you guys don't know who Mobius is, he's a very classic European illustrator. Did a lot of work for heavy metal, and also he did a couple of covers for Silver Surfer, and I think he did the last issue of Statica, that number 45. So he's a great artist. I just like the way this cover looked. Gru, Hell and Earth, 1 through 4. I love Gru. I mean, when I was a kid, I loved seeing Sergio Aragonés' work on Mad Magazine, and I decided to pick these up. These are actually all books from High Price Books I'm picking up, and again, you can't go wrong at half cover. So anyway, these are just for the reading pleasure. I picked up some Disney books, just just for the kids, and who doesn't like Roger Rabbit? Anyway, I got those for my kids, and they're in pretty good shape too. Surprisingly, at this half price books that I went to, the guy that works there for the comics, he takes all the books out of the bag and board. He just leaves them basically unchecked, or whatever. But I found these books, and again, these were half price books. Grips number 2 and 3, Faust number number 7, and the Green Lantern with all the rings. I'm going to send these up to Mel since he likes Grips and Faust. And of course, he used that Green Lantern as his avatar. So, Uncanny X-Men 342. This is actually the, I believe it's the Joe Mad Rogue cover. I've had plenty of the regular ones, but just again, half off the cover, can't go wrong. Secret Warriors Eddie Granoff variant. I collect Eddie Granoff. Anytime I find it cheap, I'll buy it. And again, these are all half price books. J.J. Watt's Mega Watt number 1. Always wanted this. Who doesn't love J.J. Watt? Best defensive player there is, and of course he's a Houston dude, so Houston Texan. Batman Gotham Knights 43. A nice Bolin cover. Just a nice homage to 359. Liberty Metal number 37. This is just a Frank Cho cover. I don't even know what the book's about, but I like the cover, so I bought it. Again, half price books, half on the cover. You can't go wrong. Arthur Teaches Tick About Hanukkah. No idea what this book is about, but it's got someone signing that says, Preston, I'm not Jewish, I'm not gay either, but I play a gay Jew on TV. Panic Man Stone. No idea what this is, but I thought the style was funny that it was signed this way. Phoenix, The Untold Story. I remember having this as a kid. It's got a nice John Byrne cover with Dark Phoenix on there. Again, half price books. Justice League 23. I think this is the first appearance of Crimson Fox. Who cares? No big deal. A versus X. Frank Cho cover. This is number. God, what number is this? 0. Anyway, I just like the cover. I found this also, the Venom Circle 4 number 13.1.2 or whatever. I'm just going to read it and then, see what I figure what I'm going to do with it. So it's 13, 13.1, 13.2, and 13.3. right. Lone Wolf and Cub #1 with the Frank Miller cover. If you guys never read Lone Wolf and Cub, I mean, even if you're not a manga fan, this is a really great series to read. This is actually the first time it went through with First Publishing. First Publishing also produced a tankobon, which is like basically the small format. But again, it's just a classic story. Sam and Max Freelance Police. Again, got it for half of the cover. I love Sam and Max. They're just funny as anything. When I was a kid, they were like the best things to read. And Ralph Snart. Amazing Spider-Man 317, just nice McFarlane Venom cover. Black Cross #1 has the first appearance of Concrete. I think this came out with two printings. This is the first printing. There's supposed to be some news around Concrete, but you never know. But again, half price, can't go wrong. Shadowland Daredevil #508, second print variant. Just a really nice cover, and again, got it for half off the price. It's like a 9.4, which is surprising again because there was no bag and boards. Gosh, I forgot what this was. This is the Summer of Spider-Man, and it supposedly has the first appearance of Captain Marvel, or Carol Danvers with the new Captain Marvel name. The cover to the Avenging Spider-Man #9. So again, just pick that up. Charge me $1 for it. Injustice: Gods Among Us. This is the variant cover. I think that came with a game pack. But again, this one was from another half price books actually. They charged me $2 for it, but again, can't really go wrong with that. Batgirl #11. I think. Well, this is an art germ cover, so again, just nice cover. $2, no big deal. Spawn #9. Everybody knows Spawn #9. It's first appearance of Angela. She's with Marvel now, so. And then I picked up these three JC covers. This is Elephant Man #18, the color version. Oz #1. I don't even care about Zenescope, but my good buddy Ben collects them, so I'm gonna probably give it to him or something like that. And the Masters Universe #1 with the camel cover. Again, just JAC stuff. Alright. Oh, this is going to fall. Now I'm going to get to some of the other books. Oops. Sorry, guys. Again, these are books I got from Half Price Books. House of Mystery Annual #1. This is the first appearance of iZombie. It's gone down. I think it used to be $20 book, but again, half cover off. So, Winona Earp #1. This is the first appearance of her. This is the Image Mini. Again, these half price books again. Secret War #2. First appearance of Quake. It's a cheap book. It's got Dell on the cover. Hopefully she'll be a major character one of these days, but otherwise, if not, that's cool. Batman 635. I was really surprised to find this. It's kind of beat up. It's like probably like an 8.0 or something like that, maybe 7.580. But again, half cover. I didn't think that they would still have those books kind of around. But Batman 655. First cameo of Damian. Found both of these at Half Price Books. And I also got two 656s. The first full appearance is Damian. So again, good deal on those. Batman 666. I believe this is the future Batman where Damian, I think it's Damian that's Batman. I can't remember if it's Damian or Robin, but again, the future story Batman. Batman 676. I just thought the cover was cool, so I picked it up. Batman 682 Tony Daniels variant cover. This book was hot for a while. I'm really surprised that they even had a variant there. It's probably like an 8.5, 9. Could use a press, but still, really surprised to find this. And this is not that easy to find. All right. Probably the best book out of the Half Price Books run was I found a X-Men #21, which is the first appearance or U.S. appearance of Hellboy. And the thing about this is, again, it came no bag, no board, and this thing is pristine. It's like a 9.6. possibly 9.8. I'm going to grade this one, but I was really surprised to find it, especially in the shape. I've never found one in the wild before, and this is the first time, and pretty happy that it came out so cheap and also so pristine. A couple of days ago, my buddy Jason Jones had posted about a trade that we did. I sent him a bunch of Hulks and traded for this Addy Granoff Royals #2, and he sent along this Sensation Comics 15 with the Frizzone cover, and then the Miss Marvel manga cover. I wasn't expecting any extra covers, but that's nice. I posted about this one earlier during the week or last week. My buddy Bruce Leroy, he sent this because he knows I'm a Sinkovich fan, so thanks again, Bruce Leroy. Okay, Elektra #2 Granoff. As I said, I'm a Granoff fan, and my buddy Tim Walker sent this to me, so thanks, Tim. He's a wizard. Postal #1, it's signed by Brian Hill and I think Matt Hawkins. I got it for cheap. I mean, I like the series. It's a great series. Any spec behind it? Possibly. But this is the variant. It's got a dinged up corner in the bottom, which I didn't see, but that's okay. All right. Here's a little bit weird one. Martin Luther King and the Montgomery Story. I don't know what printing it is. It's probably not the first printing, but they say that this book is basically one of the most influential comic books that's ever been influenced, because they gave this out for instructions for people how to protest peacefully, which a lot of I'm not gonna go there. Punisher #2. I believe this is the Del Rio variant. I just like the way it looks. I mean, it's Punisher out in the middle of a forest about to shoot a guy. Okay. Action Comics #31, the Batman 60 variant by Allred. I think Mike S. posted his 9.8, and I really like that cover. I mean, it's got the classic Batman villains, and they're all surprised that Superman's opened the vault. I just love the cover. I might collect the whole variant set, but again, I figured I'd just have this one. I just found it cheap online, so. Redneck. Everybody's talking about this book. I actually found it at a local comic book store. So I picked one up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll grade it. It's in pretty good shape. And then I ordered Secret War #1, the Addy Granoff, and then the Mark Brooks cover. Wasn't really caring about the Mark Brooks cover, but they came together on an eBay order, so I went ahead and got it. Just adding to my Granoff collection. And then today, I stopped by Comic Palooza today and actually found a couple of books. Hammer of Gods, which is a Hughes cover. I just thought it was a cool cover. Book doesn't mean anything. Another Vampirella Hughes cover. I'm not sure I've ever seen this one before, but still, I like the way it looks. It's a good cover. Batman 567, got it for $2. Can't complain. It's the first Cassandra. Batman Gotham Adventures. I have a little bit of a Harley collection going, so I didn't have this and got it. Batman Raw Adventures #1 annual. Louis wrote about this on his follow pattern, and I saw it there. It was cheap, so I went and picked it up. Batman Adventures Holiday Special 1, another early appearance of Harley Quinn, so I got that. It wasn't that cheap, but I got it for a little bit below market. This is the one that actually started me digging through all the boxes. I actually was flipping through the boxes and I saw this. This is the Batman Adventures Mad Love. A lot of people think this is the second print, but this is actually what we call the prestige format, which, like the Batman Harley Quinn, the square bound, the Killing Joke, and a lot of people, like I said, think this is actually a second print of the soft copy of Mad Love. But if you actually look at the UPC, you can actually see it's actually a first print, and these aren't that easy to find. So I got this for a pretty good deal, and it's actually in really good shape. So pretty happy about finding this. I thought today at the convention would be a total loss, but this kind of turned it around. Some more books I've gotten. Okay. I got 2 copies of NOIX number 3. The first X-23, not as good copy as I thought, but I didn't get them for that too bad of a price. Hopefully I don't lose any money on them. This one's probably like a 7, 7.5. And that one's probably like a 9, 9.2. Now, just looking at these books, I mean, yeah, the NOIX is okay. But, you know, what would prompt me to be talking so much crap on the UD about, you know, this being such a nice run, or a nice haul? I got some really nice slabs, I think. But these are the books that actually are killing it for me this time around. And so the first book is the Marvel Collectible Classics number 2, I believe. Is this number 1 or number 2? I think it's number 1. With the Chrome ASM 300. This one's actually pretty nice. It does have some rub from you know, sitting on the backing board, so it's probably like a 9.4, 9.6. But I got it for a really good price, so very happy about this. And then picked up this beauty here, ASM 678, the Mary Jane Venom variant. This is actually a pretty nice copy. Right now it has like one color breaking crease right about here. I think you know, even right now I think it's very borderline 9.6. It's near it plus, and maybe with the press I might go up to 9.8. At least I'm hoping. I haven't looked at it super closely, but again, got this for a good price for a very nice grade. And lastly, I picked up a Walking Dead number 1. Just haven't had this, and you know, I mentioned the Comic Collateral guys on the podcast, and I talk about them all the time. I mean, I don't have any of their business, or I mean, I'm not in business with them or anything, but it's nice to know you have someone that if you want to get books, you can give them your books. They'll give you some cash for them. They'll put them on hold. It's kind of like comic layaway. I mean, that's they're like my loan sharks basically, and they, you know, as long as they've been open, I started using them not too long ago, like 3 or 4 months ago, and probably like 6 months ago. And if you look at the books I picked up in the last 6 months, dude, when it comes to like comic flipping, it takes money to make money. And anyway, before I go on to them too much, thanks for watching, and I'll probably be doing the slabs next week. And I've got quite a few slabs. I think I've got like 20 or 30. I had to go back and count. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.